loves, welcome back to my channel. This is Ululuthwa Lotto, also known as Gobile Lotto. Today I have a very interesting video for you guys, and I've been contemplating about making this video. So before we go any further, please make sure that you do subscribe, like, share and comment down below, and don't forget to put on your post notifications so that you can join this beautiful family and always be updated when we post videos. So I'm sure by the title of this video you already know that this video is about self. So I'm quite interested. So today I'm going to be giving you guys 9 free tips on how to look expensive. So I know some of my followers from Instagram and Facebook, they always say to me, I'm sure you very rich and you have this and that and that and that. But today I want to share a secret with you guys, how I make sure that I look expensive but on a budget. Are you ready? Let's get on it. So step number 1, what I normally do is I would advise you to always make sure that you simplify your makeup. So let the truth be told today, the simple you do your makeup, more natural and not overboard. I know that sometimes color can be tempting. If you know how to play with color, then go for it. But for me, preferably, I like to make my makeup natural and just to highlight a few of my fixtures, but I always make sure that I do want to still look natural and still like myself, so I don't overdo makeup. I just make sure that I stay with my foundation, and this is like literally my everyday look, except for the eyeshadow, because today I thought I was doing a video, but normally on a normal base I just use my contour palette and I use the brown and I just keep it simple, and I always keep it nice and neat with my lashes. Yes, makeup without lashes sometimes does make a difference, but even so I make sure that I go with the least lashes. And then for lashes, I make sure that I use my mascara and I use waterproof mascara, because I believe that my lashes are long naturally, and I just prefer it that way, because sometimes I have issues when I like extend my lashes with eyelashes or go to the salon to do extended lashes. I always find that I can't even blink properly. So yeah, I always make sure that I keep it simple. Just put on a highlighter and put on a neutral lip color, and that is it, baby. I will look tops. Step number 2 is hair. As you guys can see, my hair is neatly combed. I have a pony, just a simple elegant look. It looks clean and fresh. So the secret to good hair is just keeping your hair simple, and you can go for braids. I love braids, and I always opt to go, if like black or brown. If I do go for color, I make sure that it's not something extravagant. And I know some people like to play with color, and if you're that girl, go for it, girl, but please make sure that it is nicely and it is neat, and if it's combable, you comb it nice and neat. Step number 3, I'm going to talk about manicure. So I always make sure that I keep my nails nice and short, and I always go for a gel manicure. And I know some people like long nails, but the secret is keeping them neat. Okay, so I always make sure, because I'm not a very colorful girl, I always like to play things very safe, so I always run away go to neutral. Love neutral colors, because I know, girl, I can get away with a lot of things. So I like to keep my nails very neat and very short. If I had the coins to do it, I'll probably just do my nails 2 times, or yeah, 2 times a month. If I had money, I'll do that, but unfortunately I make sure that I do my nails at least once. So, but I always make sure that I choose a color that is very not overtoned, but it's undertone. I like the undertone colors, and I make sure that I go for the neutrals, because it's always safe. Even if your manicure does kind of like get old, you can still, run away from a lot of things, because it's always, and I love my burgundy colors, my reds, I love my nude colors. that is safe for me. And if I do French nails, I always make sure that I do like the normal French nails that we know. Or if I do want to add colors, it's always going to be colors that are also neutral. So I always like to play it safe. And then step number 4, I'm going to talk about clothes. Now this step has the ability to make you look expensive or not. So the 4th step is clothes. I always like dressing elegant. For me, even if I have to literally just go to the mall to just shop for my groceries or whatsoever, I always make sure that I still want to look good. So I always make sure that I have elegant pieces in my wardrobe. I always have staples in my wardrobe. And I always make sure that every time when I shop for an item, I don't look for the trendy clothes and stuff. I always go for things that I probably know that even in 20 years or 10 years or 5 years to come, I can still go back to my wardrobe and still wear that same item, but in different ways, in just adding or refreshing the look by using other staples or other items in my wardrobe. That's what I normally do. It doesn't always have to be expensive clothes. And that's another deal breaker that people... I think it's a myth, in fact. That's another myth, that clothes have to look expensive. In order for them to be expensive, they have to be expensive. Darling, I don't shop at Louis Vuitton and at Gucci stores. I literally go to Zara, Cotton On, to Woolies, the regular stores, Edgar's, and sometimes Mr. Price, and sometimes Jumbo stores or Jumbo clothing store. I make sure when I get the first thing that is in my mind, I lay my wardrobe and I think about the things that I have in my wardrobe, and I make sure if I buy an item, I know at least it has to go with at least 2 or 3 items that are in my wardrobe. So I always prefer buying elegant stuff and tailored stuff as well, not too oversized, because I'm quite petite. So I always make sure that I go for staples or clothes that are fitted to my body. And if not, and I like something and maybe it's still big, I make sure that I go tailor it up so that it can be my right size. Step number 5 is jewelry. Now this again has a potential of throwing you off into the mud, but simplicity again, wearing these small nice pieces which kind of make you elegant. Now I like purchasing my jewelry at Lovisa, and sometimes it stands when there is a sale. I'm gonna be realistic with you guys. This is a piece that my husband got me for our wedding ring. Now this is the most expensive jewelry that I have currently, because we have to still manifest good things. I still believe that I'll definitely own jewelry that's very, very expensive one day, but for now what I can afford is Lovisa. So I got these hoops at Lovisa. They're very nice. If you can check them out, I'm gonna come a bit closer to you guys. They're very nice. They're not too loud, they're not too big, and they fit my outfit, and I always go for gold. It's quite trendy, and I love the fact that gold goes with everything. You can still wear your silver and your rose gold, your platinums and stuff, but make sure that you go for pieces which again are not overboard, but simple, elegant pieces. Okay, so step number 6 is hygiene. Now let's talk about this a little bit. Smelling good and having a good hygiene. I prefer those type of people because they are, they're more lovely and more pleasant to be around with. Let's admit it. Who wants to go to a place and all of a sudden people start looking around because they smell something very funny? And you, again, do not have to buy expensive cologne or fragrances if you cannot afford them. There are fragrances or body mist which you can use as dupes. Okay, so Zara has helped us a lot. We all know Zara store has beautiful, beautiful perfumes. So I also shop at Zara, in as much as we don't have. I order them online, and there is Bodycology for the best. I still say they're the best body mist that I've ever encountered, because my body pH, I think, is very strong, because my pH balance, I think, sometimes is a bit messed up, and body mist or perfume, sometimes they don't oxidize in my body and they get overpowered, and then sometimes I don't get to smell. Or when I ask my husband if he can smell something, can he smell anything in my body, and he would say no, I can't smell anything. So ever since I've started using body collagen body mist, I promise you, I kid you not, everybody asks me, what do you have on? Usually when I go to the malls, and then I change it a little bit, sometimes when I'm dressed like today, and then I would add one of my fragrances from Zara stores. And I also I use, what's the store's name? I have a boutique where I go to. You can also find the dupes as well from boutiques, where you can get the dupes for their most expensive perfumes. So for now, I'm in love with Dolce & Gabbana, the light blue scent. Oh, love it, love it, love it, love it. And I'm currently I'm not into very strong fragrances. I just want things that are light, and that's basically it for moi. And then number 7 is quality pieces. Number 7 is quality pieces. I always have this phrase that quality over quantity. Now, I would rather have quality pieces, which I know that these are staples and I know that I can carry them for the next year and the next year and the next year, than to have so many clothes which are going to not even make it till the next year. So I've tried to invest this year on jeans specifically, and I've gotten the best from H&M. Currently, they jeans, for me personally, in my own preference, they have the best jeans ever. And I love the fact that they have a variety, like it's very diverse for every body shape they do have. So if you have not tried them yet, or you've been sleeping on H&M, I'm not sure about Cotton On and Zara, but I definitely know H&M is a girl that you shouldn't be sleeping on, because they have the best quality as well, and also very affordable prices. And then step 8, which is accessories. Now, I love this so much because you can turn a simple outfit into luxurious, expensive look, like adding the scarf. Let's try this. In fact, let me show you how I looked before the scarf. This is basically an oversized blazer which I got from Woolies. It's a navy, and I just have a simple top, and I just accessorized, and I just put my scarf on, and it looks like I look like a professional that knows what she's doing. Do I not look scrumptious? I do. If I do so in myself, I look scrumptious. So things like glasses, sunglasses, or sunnies, that can change the whole look. For now, I'm currently obsessed with black sunnies. Like, I have every shape. When I say every shape, I kid you not. So I know if I am going to be formal, I have a pair, and if I know I'm going to be casual, I have a pair. And I just love these oversized sunnies for my small face. They just look incredible. So if you don't own a pair of sunnies, I don't know what you're doing or what you're thinking about, but girl, please just make sure that you do get on it. And you can also accessorize your look with things like bags or bangles, hats, and etc, etc, etc. And then last but not least, the 9th step, which is smile. I know that's very hideous, but personally for me, I just personally feel like someone who's always smiling, they're more approachable, and they just, bring this atmosphere that I'm fun, I'm loving, and I'm caring, and I'm fun. But when you look like this, it says fierce, it says angry. I don't know, but I just love smiling a lot, because for me personally, it just also brightens up my day, because if I know that I can wear a smile or can put a smile on my face, it also makes another person comfortable or someone happy, because they'd be like, oh girl, you've got the most gorgeous smile. I'm like, thank you, sis. You know what I mean? So the more you smile, I just feel like you invite more good things. in your life. And the last step that I want to give to you guys as a bonus is just always showing gratitude. This month, or not even this month, this entire year, I've told myself that each day I'm gonna gracefully do everything with grace, because I believe that just waking up and being able to breathe and being with my family, being able to wake up every single day unharmed and protected by the blood of Jesus, I personally know that it is not by my own power, no, by my own might, but it is through God's grace and through His mercy. So in whatever that you do, no matter what difficulty you may face, just carry it out with grace. And I'm telling you, the more you start meditating and you start speaking positivity upon your life, you begin to change what you say and you confess about your life, things that you will attract. I'm telling you, I've got so many things that I'm super excited to share with you guys on this channel, because I believe that there is favor upon my life. I believe that there is just an elevation and there's just so many prosperity, and I just want to share that with you. A lot of things are going to change in this channel, not change completely, but they're going to come as an addition, because I just feel like since we've created this community here, why not just talk about these things here and begin to be just open more with you guys and talk about life more and help each other so that we can grow together. Because another thing that I love is making sure that I go to the next level and the next level and the next level, and I see a difference in my life. So if you've enjoyed this video, please make sure that you do like, share, comment down below, and let me know, girl, some of the tips that you do to make yourself look expensive, or even if you're not per se making yourself look expensive, but what are you most grateful for? If you can share and take just a moment to just share that with us on the comment section, I'll be waiting for you on the comment section. This is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope this is not the last time that I'm seeing you. Love you guys lots, and may the peace of God be with you. Bye.